Yo, YouTube, welcome back to another video, man. Welcome to part 2 of what I want to see for the 2023-2024 NBA season. You remember the rules, right? I'm going to remind you if you don't. I'm taking the best player off of every team. There's 30 teams, 30 best players, and here's what I want to see from each individual. We taking 5 players per video, and we going to run it like that. Last video, we ended off on DeMar DeRozan, and let's go ahead. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. Let's go ahead. Let's go to Cleveland. This is for you. And Donovan Mitchell, this part is for you, man. Here's what I want to see from Donovan Mitchell. First of all, I need Donovan Mitchell 30 points per game. We're seeing the NBA score more and more points by the seasons. And all these players, we had, 6 or 7 people average 30 points per game last season. I think Donovan Mitchell was around 26 to 28, probably 28 on the higher end. But I need to see Donovan Mitchell get 30 points per game. Besides the stats, and I want him to see him get a first-team All-NBA nod as well. I think he can definitely slide into that spot. Shea was in first team last year. I think Donovan Mitchell could have that type of season, especially if he's averaging 30 points per game. Here's the most important thing I want to see from Donovan Mitchell. You need to bring your team to a conference finals, bro. I've been seeing year after year Donovan Mitchell get bounced out in the first round, second round, first round. You know what I'm saying? I think Donovan Mitchell has to get to a conference finals this year. This is probably his best bet to get to a conference finals. Bucks ain't going to be the same. Sixers ain't going to be the same. Celtics ain't going to be the same. This Cleveland Cavaliers probably have the most consistent group from what they had last season as far as those top 4 teams. And I think this is Donovan Mitchell's best bet to get to the first. This is Donovan Mitchell's first time. Jesus Christ. And I think this is Donovan Mitchell's best bet to get to the conference finals this season. Moving on. Let's go to Dallas. Yeah, I know how I feel about Luka Doncic. Great offensive player. First team All-NBA guy. This is what I want from him. Get the stats out of here. Here's what I want to see from Luka Doncic. Bro, I need to see you defend. I need to see you sit in a chair and defend. Show the effort. We've been seeing all the workout videos. If you're going to be in shape, you're not really an explosive guy offensively, so that's probably because you want to play defense. I know Jason Kidd don't want to play no defense, but for you being the best player on the team and y'all want to make a finals push, they should be making it to the finals this season. I need to see Luka lock up. I need to see Luka playing off the ball a lot more. I need to see some off-ball movement. I need to see him setting screens, cutting, flares, all that. You know, I need him to make it easier for Kyrie Irving. That's what I want to see from Luka, man. The stats are going to be statting. He's going to probably be the best point guard of that season. He's also probably going to be in MVP talks as he's in every single season. But this year, off-ball movement, setting screens, cutting to the basket, having some motion when he doesn't have the ball. I want him to emulate a lot of Steph Curry this season, making his team that much more scarier, and defend, bro. Because once you defend, then the rest of the team is going to want to follow suit. That's going to make Kyrie win the guard the whole 9. Let's move on, man, to the NBA World Champions, Denver Nuggets and Nikola Jokic. First of all, I don't think there's much Jokic needs to prove this next coming season, but to just make sure that it's not a fluke. Let's keep it consistent. That's all I want to see Jokic do. Be consistent, have another good playoff run. But I do want him to be top 7, top 5-ish in total assists. I know they don't have Bruce Brown, so I'm looking for him to probably be a little bit more aggressive, but I do want to see him still be top 7, top 5 in total assists for this upcoming season. Maybe another finals run, but I don't know if he's going to take a lot more of the clutch shots in that time frame. Jamal Murray is usually the closer, but I need to see Nikola Jokic do a little bit more closing, average, top 7 total assists, and make another big playoff push so we know it just wasn't a one-time thing. Let's go to Detroit basketball. Here's what I want to see from Cade Cunningham. First of all, he needs to be healthy. Now, I know majority is probably wasn't really an injury why they set Cade. Most of it, they probably was in the Wemby sweepstakes and they tried to get Wembanyama. And now that they don't got him and they got, I think his name is Ashur Thompson, one of the Thompson twins. I need to see Cade Cunningham healthy. I need him averaging around 20 points per game, leading the team. Also, I need to see him try to get his team 30 wins, make a good push, just like I said for LaMelo Ball. Make a good push for that in-season tournament, make a statement, show the NBA that you was a number 1 draft pick, because I think we forget that Cade Cunningham went number 1 in the 2021 draft, I believe it was. Yeah, I think it was that one. He also has his running mate on the team, James Wiseman. I want to see them kind of develop a nice synergy and do some pick and roll and all that. Show these guys that y'all draft class shouldn't have gotten overshadowed like that from the 2020 draft class, 2019, 2018, 2017. 2021 should be just as good as those other guys. And we all know the 2020 draft class has Anthony Edwards. That's besides the point. But what I want to see from Cade Cunningham first, stay healthy, average around 20 points per game, develop a synergy with his teammates, make James Wiseman look that much better because it seems like all these other teams couldn't utilize him. And I'm sure Monty Williams will have some kind of game plan for Cade Cunningham. And last but not least for this video, we're going to Golden State with Mr. Stephen Curry. And it's this simple, bro. It's not even that. We've seen Steph do it all. He got championships, MVPs, finals MVPs. The only thing he hasn't done yet was be the only person in NBA history to have 50, 40, 90, averaging 30. He did it once, but I want him to do it twice and be the only person in NBA history to get that done. I think it's pretty straightforward. I don't need to challenge Steph on anything. Steph is probably going to go for another ring. I'm not sure how that's going to look. They have a couple roster spots coming in. Who knows? But 50, 40, 90, averaging 30, I want to see Steph do that. And make 300 threes. That's the standard for Steph right there. These last couple of seasons, he's had like 270, 280, whatever. 300 threes, 50, 40, 90, averaging 30. And it's just like that, man. Appreciate y'all watching part 2. Be on the lookout for part 3. Coming soon, man. Follow the TikTok, DGSJ. Follow me. Subscribe to the YouTube right now.